He is known for his significant contributions to the doctrine of the Trinity and the Nicene Creed. He is recognized for his erudite Christian theologian writings influenced by Origen. He is Gregory of Nyssa. In the ancient city of Nyssa, nestled in the heart of Cappadocia, lived a man named Gregory. Though he may not have possessed the administrative prowess of his brother Basil or the renown of his friend Gregory of Nazianzus, Gregory of Nyssa left an indelible mark on the realm of Christian theology. Born in the 4th century, Gregory dedicated his life to unraveling the mysteries of faith and exploring the depths of philosophy. Gregory's philosophical musings were greatly influenced by the renowned thinker, Origen. Through his studies, he delved into the intricacies of the Trinity and the Nicene Creed, contributing significantly to the development of these fundamental Christian doctrines. As a result, Gregory earned his place among the esteemed Cappadocian Fathers, a trio whose intellectual prowess shaped the theological landscape of their time. However, it is Gregory's exploration of universal salvation that has garnered increased attention in recent years. His writings on this controversial topic have sparked new debates and challenged traditional interpretations of his theology. Scholars and theologians have delved deep into Gregory's works, seeking to unravel the profound insights hidden within. Gregory of Nyssa may have been a quiet figure during his time, but his intellectual legacy continues to captivate the minds of those who delve into the realms of faith and philosophy. Gregory's life began in the vibrant city of Caesarea, Pontus, around 335. Born into an aristocratic and devoutly Christian family, Gregory's parents, Amelia and either Basil the Elder or Gregory himself, had faced persecution for their faith. They had even had their possessions confiscated for confessing their belief in Christ. Gregory's lineage was one of deep religious significance, with his grandmother, Macrina the Elder, being revered as a saint and his maternal grandfather having been martyred under the wrath of Emperor Maximinus II. Growing up, Gregory was described as having a quiet and meek temperament, in contrast to his more outspoken brother, Basil. His education began at home, under the guidance of his mother and sister, Macrina. Little is known about his further studies, but it is believed that he continued his education in Caesarea, where he delved into classical literature, philosophy, and possibly even medicine. Gregory humbly claimed that his only teachers were his brother Basil and the apostles and prophets themselves. While his brothers Basil and Naucratius chose lives of solitude as hermits, Gregory initially pursued a non-ecclesiastical career as a rhetorician. However, he also served as a lector, reading sacred texts during religious ceremonies. It is known that he married a woman named Theosebia during this time, although there is debate over whether she is the same Theosebia venerated as a saint by the Orthodox Church. Some argue that she may have been one of Gregory's sisters. Gregory's early life and education laid the groundwork for his future contributions to philosophy and theology. His upbringing in a devout Christian family, his exposure to classical learning, and his marriage to Theosebia all shaped his beliefs and understanding of the world. These experiences would become instrumental in his later writings and teachings, which continue to inspire and offer guidance in our daily lives. Gregory, the Bishop of Nyssa, found himself embroiled in a complex web of ecclesiastical changes in 371 when the Emperor Valens split Cappadocia into two new provinces. As bishop of the newly established See of Nyssa, Gregory faced opposition and challenges to his reign. Despite disagreements with his brother Basil, who was the metropolitan of Caesarea, Gregory tried to reconcile the Sabellianist followers of Marcellus of Ancyra with the Church, going against his brother's condemnation of them as heretics. In 375, Gregory faced serious accusations of embezzlement of church funds and irregular ordination of bishops. He was arrested by imperial troops but managed to escape to an unknown location. The Synod of Nyssa deposed him in 376, but Gregory regained his see in 378, possibly due to an amnesty granted by the new emperor, Gratian. With his brother Basil's passing, Gregory took on many of his responsibilities in Pontus, despite Nyssa's relative unimportance. Gregory's journey as a bishop took him to various places and involved him in significant events. He attended the Synod of Antioch in 379, where he attempted, albeit unsuccessfully, to reconcile the followers of Meletius of Antioch with those of Paulinus. He also made a trip to Sebaste, where he unexpectedly found himself elected to the bishopric. However, Gregory disliked the Society of Armenia and faced an investigation into his orthodoxy by opponents of Nicene theology. He eventually returned to Nyssa to write against Eunomius. Participating in the First Council of Constantinople, Gregory delivered a famous sermon at Meletius' funeral. The council later sent him on a mission to Arabia, but he was unable to resolve the dispute between two men claiming to be bishop in Bostra. Gregory's attempts at mediation in Jerusalem also proved fruitless, as he faced accusations of holding unorthodox views on the nature of Christ. Throughout his later years in Nyssa, He clashed with his metropolitan, Palladius, and was present at a synod in Constantinople in 394 to address ongoing issues in Bostra. The exact year of Gregory's death remains unknown. Gregory, a prominent figure in the development of Christian philosophy, was born in Cappadocia, a region in modern-day Turkey. Although Cappadocia did not have a Christian community until the late 2nd century AD, it quickly became a center of devotion and religious fervor. The Christians of Cappadocia faced persecution from the local Roman authorities, but their faith remained steadfast. In the early to mid-3rd century, Alexander of Jerusalem became the first bishop of Cappadocia, leading the small community of believers in the face of adversity. It is said that when Gregory Thaumaturgus took over as bishop in around 250 AD, there were only 17 members of the church in Caesarea. Despite the challenges, the Christians of Cappadocia remained devout and committed to their beliefs. The influence of Cappadocian bishops extended beyond their local community. They were among those who attended the First Council of Nicaea, a significant event in the history of Christianity. The population of Cappadocia was spread out across the region, so rural bishops were appointed to support the bishop of Caesarea. By the late 4th century, there were approximately 50 bishops in Cappadocia, reflecting the growth and influence of Christianity in the region. Gregory's lifetime was marked by a strong sense of devotion among the Christians of Cappadocia. The veneration of the 40 martyrs of Sebaste and St. George held particular significance, and the region was home to numerous monastic communities. However, not all adherents in Cappadocia followed the Orthodox Christian beliefs. There were also followers of heretical branches such as Arians, Encratites, and Messalians. The background of Gregory of Nyssa's philosophy is deeply rooted in the religious landscape of Cappadocia. The struggles and devotion of the Christians in this region influenced Gregory's thinking and shaped his perspective on faith and philosophy. Understanding the historical context of Cappadocia allows us to appreciate the challenges faced by early Christians and the significance of their beliefs in their daily lives.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.